Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream. Here we are on the ground at JFK. We're going to be doing a nice little event that's going up in northern New York with Ithaca and another place that I'm not too sure about. But I figured it would be a good excuse to bring out the RJ and fly from JFK over to Ithaca. If you guys didn't already know, a blizzard just went through the area. It looks like it's nice and clear now here in JFK, so it doesn't look like we're going to be getting any snow. But in Ithaca, there is going to be reported snow, so we'll see how the weather holds up by the time we get over there. But yeah, we're gonna be on the VATSM network. So if you guys want to fly with us, you guys are more than welcome to go ahead and join in. As long as you're on the VATSM network, you go ahead and join in on this flight. We are at, I think, Delta 18 or something, Alpha 18. I don't know. Something 18 over here. And JFK is the inibuilds JFK. We're using the Aerosoft CRJ 900 with the Boris sound pack. So shout out Boris for the sound pack. And yeah, we're gonna be doing a very chill flight up to Ithaca. I think the flight time's like a little less than an hour, so it's gonna be a nice short cruise. Unfortunately, my my TSA Boeing yoke, decided to go kaput on me. I am in the works with talking to Thrustmaster right now, but unfortunately, the solutions that they had for me aren't working. So hopefully, crossing the fingers that it'll be working with some drivers or whatever they need to do. So hopefully it'll start working again. Right now, my pitch access is literally just pinned forward. So I have no pitch access, but I could turn left and right. I just cannot take off because the pitch access is all the way down. So we're going to be flying with the TCA Airbus side stick instead. So this is proof that you don't need a yoke to fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. And we'll go ahead and start up the aircraft. Let's go ahead and get the game sounds up here, and let's go ahead and also get some music going here, shall we? Let's see here. Let's go ahead and change this. I'll go here. All right, let's go ahead and get everything all set up. Let me know how you guys can hear me. It's been a while since we last streamed, so I want to make sure the audio is all good. Should be able to hear the music, the stream, and obviously my voice. So if you guys can, do let me know in the chat. Go ahead and sound off in the chat. Let me know if you guys can hear me. All right, let's go ahead. We'll turn on the batteries. It says the GPU is available, but I don't see it. What was the flashlight? I think, yeah, there we go. So battery on, that's good there. Doesn't say anything for the GPU unless I'm... Oh, now it says connected. Oh, I did that wrong. User error per usual. All right, let's go ahead and we'll get that on. We'll get the nav lights on. We'll go ahead and get the logo lights on as well. We'll get the no smoking signs to on. That's looking good there. We'll get the emergency lights to armed. That's also looking good. We'll go ahead and get the fuel pumps on here. And everything else is looking good. I did not set up my views. So let me go ahead and start doing that here. Let's see. Let's set this up to that. There we go. Just set up my views. We'll get that going here, and then let's go ahead and get the lights on. Let me try to figure out. Is it these lights? Yeah, it is. Perfect. We'll go get the floodlights on as well. Perfect. All right, cool. That's good. Nozzle steering is off. That's looking good there. Let's go ahead and go over to our flight plan. We'll import the OFP. Actually, I lied. I just reinstalled this plane, so we have to go ahead and put our sim brief in. Let's go ahead and figure out where I have to put that in. For remember, let's see, options next page. Connect to Navigraph, so enter pilot ID. Let's go ahead and do this here. Let's do this. Let's go here. Let's go to account settings. Let me just go ahead and do this. Sorry, I should have done this earlier, but I guess I didn't. It's 27727. There we go. All right, that is looking all good there. Let's go ahead and we'll set up the Navigraph charts as well with the QR code here. And we'll import that. I'll go ahead and get set up with the Navigraph. I'll go ahead and get logged in. Approve. allow. Perfect. Now we are all linked up. All right, that is looking good there. Let's go ahead and we'll go to payload and fuel. We'll go ahead and set that. Let's see, we got 2,950. We just double check with our flight plan, and 2,950 or 2,000. What is this? 2,950. 2,000. Where is it? Block fuel is 6,507. So we'll have to change that. Oh, that's in kilograms. That's why. Hold on. Gotta go to the freedom units. Let's go to pounds. There we go. That's looking a lot better. Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the lights on here. Let's see. The integral lighting here. Get some flood lighting. Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and start getting the IRSs aligned here. We'll get this to nav. That's looking good. We'll come down here and we'll start entering some information. We'll go to pause init and we'll put in our reference airport of JFK. JFK airport there. Let's go ahead and go to the next page. We'll get the GNS position and we'll go ahead and put it in. We'll go to flight plan and we'll come over here. Go to flight plan. Go to flight plan and hit send to the FMS. That should automatically bring it over, which it does. So we'll go ahead and execute that. That's looking good. We'll go to perf init and we'll put in our fuel. So 6505 is where we're at right now. So 6505, we'll put in the fuel. Our cruise altitude today, if we go ahead and look at the OFP here, our cruise altitude, it's in a weird format. Interesting. It's like all crunched. I don't know how to fix it. File level 240. There we go. We'll go 24,000 feet. We'll go ahead and put it in. We'll go ahead and execute that. That's looking good there. Passenger weight and cargo. Let's go ahead and just put in these weights just cuz. Baggage 4150. So we'll go 4150. We'll put that in here. And we got 83 passengers today. We'll go ahead and put that here. And reserve fuel is 68,254. That's close enough. That looks good to me. Let's go ahead and set the VNAV. That's looking all good. I think we are looking good. Perfect. Let's go ahead and start the boarding process here. I did update GSX. GSX did get an update, so we'll definitely check that out. Let's go ahead and request boarding. I'm curious on what it looks like, because apparently the AI, or not the AI, but the like avatars do a lot more. So we'll definitely check it out here. Would you like to appreciate Mr. Planes27, by the way? I totally forgot. He did hit that subscribe button while we were in the intro, so really do appreciate you subscribing. If you haven't already, guys, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys for being here.
Hello, Captain.
I appreciate it very, very much.
Pushback.
They're ready for pushback. All right, I'm connected. All right, they're doing their thing. We'll let them do their thing here. Let me go ahead and file our flight plan as well. Let's go ahead and do that.
Passengers boarding started.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
We'll set up the VATSM flight plan here. Verify. There we go. Sign in. And we'll go ahead and send over our flight plan. We got auto ATC. 4673 is going to be our squawk. So we got 4673. We'll put that into here. 4, 6. Seven, 3, and that is looking good. Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and also we'll set up some views while we're boarding here. As you can see, we do have the avatars going all the way down the aisle. That's a new update that I think they did instead of just disappearing. Oh, there's our wing walker, Donald J. Trump. Alright, we'll set this wing view up here. We'll do a couple behind the wings, or behind the wing here.
Good evening.
There we go. We'll set this one up here. We'll kind of get one right by the engine back here, all the way in the back. Alright, perfect. Views are set up. Alright, let's go ahead and finish up with the overhead panel here. Oops, wrong button here. Where is the overhead panel lighting? Oh, right here. Oop, that's the dome light. I lied. Hold on. There we go. Perfect. Alright, look at the packs. Actually, the packs can stay up till APU. That's fine. Just want to make sure we got everything else going. That's looking good. We'll just set all these to on and auto. I know it's not exactly what you're supposed to do, but oh well. We'll survive. Alright, we go ahead and get the windshield to low. That's fine there. Get the recirc fans on. I think everything is looking good. Oops. Let's go ahead and set up our takeoff performance. Let's go to performance. We'll go to copy init, data FMC init, fuel from simulator, set payload in simulator. Okay. Let's go to switch to 0 fuel weight, 65982. Double checking out the flight plan. No, it's not it. Let's go ahead and copy init, fuel from simulator. And then how do I set this? Is it here? Set payload. Performance. How do I match that? Let's see. Payload is that. Fuel is that. Fuel is right. Estimated 0 fuel weight is off. So I'll just do it manually, I guess. Let's see, 60. 68,413. There we go. Enter that. There we go. All right, cool. Flaps 8. That's looking good. Dry runway. We'll go ahead and set all. There we go. That is looking good. Let's go ahead. Let me look on my other monitor here to look at the weather in JFK right now. They are taking off. In real life, runway 31 left, so we'll depart runway 31 left. We'll go ahead and get the charts out for this. Let's go ahead and go to KJFK, enter, and then over K Ithaca, KITH, enter. Oh, I guess we could just use the FMC plane. All right, origin. We'll do the airport chart. Let's go ahead and get that up. Perfect. You can see VATSM traffic. That's actually kind of cool. 301 left is going to be behind us, so we'll go to pushback here. We'll probably taxi Alpha 10 Hotel. We'll cross 22 right, and we'll do Hotel Zulu full length when we 301 left. It's probably going to be our taxi plan. So we'll go ahead and keep this up here. We'll switch that to nighttime, and we'll set that up there. Perfect. All right. Our departures. We are going to be departing off of runway 31 left, so let's go ahead and we'll set that up into here. Go next page, 31 left departure. There we go. Execute that. They're probably going to give us the JFK 5 departure, so we'll just put that in there. Our arrival, we have no SID into Ithaca. So right now the ATIS information with VATSM is arriving runway 32. So we'll just do the ILS runway 32 and we'll just do vectors, and we'll go ahead and hit execute on that and hope for the best. All right, that is looking good. And we'll go ahead and leave that alone. That's looking good. Let's go ahead and go to CTAF. So let's do .CTAF KJFK. That's 119.1. Let's go ahead and set that. 119. 3.1.
Good evening.
There we go. We'll go ahead and put that in. And we're cruising. Like I said, we're going to be cruising at 240. So let's go ahead and set 240 in the altitude. Don't worry about the floaty people, by the way. Let's just set 240 in the top altitude here. There we go. Perfect. 240 top altitude. Everything else is all set. And yeah, we'll just wait for the passengers to finish boarding here. We got 20 more passengers, and then we'll be all set to go. All right, sorry. Let's get back to the chat. Sorry, I was setting everything up. FS Nave, what's up, man? Welcome aboard, man. Welcome aboard. Mohammed, it's 5:30 in the morning, and good to see a flight sim live at this hour. Hey, man, well, good morning to you, man. Good morning to you, and glad I could be live for you. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel, helps grow the channel, and get this stream out to as many people as possible. Really appreciate it. All right, we're going to be finishing up, like I said, the boarding process here. Let's go ahead and start up the APU. So to do that, let's go ahead and come over here. We'll go to open up the door here. Should say door open, which it does, and we'll go ahead and start up the APU. Like I said, we do have the Boris sound pack, so we'll just go ahead and get out here real quick, and we'll get some ASMR on the APU startup. Oh yeah, perfect. Forest sounds are the best, confirmed. All right, let's go ahead and come over here. I think they need us to open up the doors for them, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and open that up. That's good there.
Final ILS 31 left, GFK.
There we go, perfect. Looks like they should be able to load up our bags. And there we go. Now we are just chilling. Let's see if we get a nice view here. Oh yeah, what do you think of that? Someone landing in the background there. Perfect. I haven't tried this flavor of Celsius. Arctic Vibe. It's pretty good. I'm definitely going to get it more often. I've been very stuck on like berry flavored or like berry Celsius, but that one's pretty good. It's sparkling frozen berry. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm so sad, dude, about my yoke, man. I can't believe it stopped working. That was depressing. That was depressing. But we'll make do with what we got. We'll use a sight stick if we have to. All right. That is good. Make sure everything else is all set up. How's everyone's day going by the way so far? We got 10 viewers in here. Let me know how your day's going. What are you most excited about? Hold on. That was way too loud. Let me know what you guys are most excited about for this new year of 2026. What flight simulator add-ons, maybe what trips you're going to go on. What are you most excited about for yourself or for the simulator in 2026? Right now, I'm most excited about the Synaptic 8220 or the Bluebird 757 are my top two for sure of planes that are coming out hopefully this year that I'm most excited about. Also, guys, if you guys haven't joined the Discord yet, make sure you go ahead and join the Discord as well. Exclamation point Discord if you want to join in on the community and have a good time. Vote for different flights, and you get to choose kind of where we go and what we do. Let's see. Let's check in on the progress here. We got all 50 passengers on board. We're just waiting for the cargo to be all done here. Let's go ahead and jump back in. We'll set up the APU here. We'll go ahead and get the packs on. And we'll disconnect the GPU. Perfect. Looking good. Alright, we'll go ahead and get the stop trim engaged. Yaw dampers on as well. Alright, I think we're doing good. Perfect. Looks like they're done with the boarding out there. They are. They're closing up. Let's go ahead and help them close the doors. Let's get the, let's close all these doors here. And with that, let's go ahead and tell them that we're ready for pushback and departure. Do we want de-icing? No, we'll go no. Oh, I couldn't tell if this was rain, but it's just dirt on the windshield. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and we will close the main cabin door. Close the main cabin door. We'll go ahead and close this door here. And we'll get ready for our pushback. Alright, we're capturing the nose gear. We'll do tail left or
Release
nose left, tail
parking
right.
brakes, please.
We'll go ahead and release the parking brake as well.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Alright, sounds good. We'll get the fuel pumps on here, and we'll go ahead and start. Engine number 2.
Please set parking brake. Unlocking gear.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention, as we will now display the safety features of this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign is illuminated, insert the metal
Engine
fittings
startup
into the
sounds are
buckle
so good with
and
Boris,
tighten the
dude.
straps.
So good.
To release, lift the top of the buckle. We recommend you keep your
Too good,
seatbelt
man.
fastened
Too good.
during the entire flight.
Alright, engine number 1 is good. Let's go ahead and start up. Or engine number 2 is good. Let's go ahead and start
Products is
engine number
prohibited.
1.
Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit to you. In case of an evacuation, leave all your belongings behind. Lighting across the floor will indicate the pathways to the exits. In the unlikely event of a drop in cabin pressure,
Tow truck
oxygen masks
disconnected.
will drop from
Bypass
above.
pin
If
removed.
this happens, pull down on the mask, Place the mask over
Left
your
is
nose and
clear,
mouth,
right
slip the
is
elastic
clear.
strap over your head, and breathe normally. In case of a water landing, life vests are located under your seat. Secure the vest around you and pull on the red strap to inflate it. As we prepare for takeoff, please take the time to make sure your seat is upright, your tray table is secured, and your seat belt is fastened. Thank you for your attention.
All right, let's go ahead and set flaps. Check our flight controls here. That is looking good. All right, let's come over here and we'll go ahead and get the cabin lights to off. There we go. All right. And let's go ahead and start our taxi. We'll pull up the chart again. Call sign. Endeavor 5394. JK traffic. Endeavor 5394. Going to be taxiing runway 31 left via Alpha 10 Hotel. We'll cross runway 22 right and Zulu full length from runway 31 left. JK traffic. Alright. Nose steering is armed. That is good. Just want to make sure that's flaps 8. Yes, it was. Perfect. Let's go ahead and arm reverse thrust. Everything else is looking good. Let's go ahead and stop the APU. We'll close the door. We'll get the taxi lights on. And seatbelt sign should have been on. Alright, perfect. That is looking good. Let's go ahead and get the parking brake off, and we'll start our taxi. Let's see here.
JFK traffic Golf November 0 is vacated 31 right.
Oh, there we go. Hold on. I think I need to calibrate this better. Give me a second. Let's do options. Let's go next page. Calibrate throttle. Single axis. Let's see. We'll go idle is set. Max power is set. And we'll go ahead and hit validate. Okay. So now we should... There we go. Alright, perfect. Alright. Let's go back to the chart page. And kind of exit out this way here. I know we're kind of cutting through, but oh well. There we go. We got 18 people in here. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. I had a question for the chat if you guys are wanting to answer. Just asking, you know, what are you most looking forward to for your personal life or for the flight sim in the year 2026? Let's go and set the altimeter. That's important. Right now 299.5. Not too far off. Nice. Kirill, I'm flying from Orlando to, you're flying from Orlando to Trenton. Oops, hold on, this way. In Jersey City, in the Phoenix A321 Frontier. Ooh, nice. Yeah, we're going to be flying Airbus here tomorrow. We're going to be trying out the FS Labs A321 Neo with the Pratt & Whitney engines on Frontier. Kind of a sneak peek for you guys. We're going to be flying it from Atlanta over to Richmond. There's another VATSM event tomorrow, so we're going to be doing that. We'll be flying from Atlanta to Richmond. Justin, thank you so much for subscribing, man. Welcome aboard. Really do appreciate it, you guys. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Really do appreciate you guys very, very much for all the support. Alright, approaching runway 22 right here. Let's go ahead and we'll call JK traffic, Endeavor 5394, going to be crossing runway 22 right on a hotel here. Did you know that Trenton Airport in New Jersey Frontier is the only airline that flies in the tiny airport. No way. I did not know that. See, that's kind of what I want to do eventually. I want to be able to fly into smaller airports and have like pretty niche routes, you know? I feel like that'd be really cool.
JFK traffic, Uber 180, heavy clear runway.
Alright, hotel past Yankee Zulu's going to be coming up. Alright, Zulu's right here on the right. Tapping the brakes a little bit here. We'll make this right turn onto Zulu. And we'll take this all the way to runway 31 left. Alright, let's see here. It's going to be interesting flying this without auto throttle. I think I'm such an auto throttle like fiend that I use it as a crutch for sure. Alright, approaching runway 31 left. Let's go ahead and give him a call here. JK traffic in Denver, 5394, going to be taking off runway 31 left, JK traffic. Alright, let's go ahead and strobe lights on, beacon light should have been on, oops. There we go, everything should be good now. Approaching 31 left here. There we go. Make this turn here. I find that all the time. I like to know the airport behind my head, so either the behind my head, so either the taxi to the runway. Alright, here we go. And Toga. V1. Rotate. Alright, positive, ready to climb, gear up. Nice. Lufthansa A380 over there. That's sick. This is my first time trying out AGI, or not AIG traffic for the sim. Alright, let's go nav, we'll go altitude hold. And let's go over here to direct. We'll go to direct to CRI. Hit execute. And we'll make our way over. We'll bring up the flaps one position here. We'll go ahead and engage the autopilot. And let's actually go direct to the next intersection here. Over speeding. Get the flaps all the way up here. Slow it down. And we'll set vertical speed here. And as you can see, tons of snow on the ground here in New York. Alright, there we go. Alright, climbing up. How do you recommend you flying there on the simulator? What do you mean by that, Carville? Alright, add some power since we're on the climb here. The climb thrust going. Alright. On the climb out. Let's see what ATC we have. Right now in Ithaca we just have tower and approach. We'll see if New York Center or anything like that gets online, but it doesn't look like we're going to have too much, what's it called? ATC. We'll go ahead and turn down the sim sounds here around the cruise, or around the climb out, I should say. Going way too fast here. We'll go ahead and move the throttles down. We're breaking the speed limit of 250 under 10, but, you know. Flying right over Manhattan right now. This is Central Park right here. Nice. That's cool. You got the City Freedom Tower right here. Right over Manhattan. Nice. Beautiful cruise out, or climb out. Let's see here, guys. Right now, we're at 7 likes. Let's try to get the stream to 20 likes by the time we land. That's going to be our like goal for today. Right now, we're at 9 likes. Really appreciate you guys, again, being here. We got 2 streams for you guys. So tonight's going to be 1 stream. We're going out to Ithaca. Like I said, there's going to be a small VATSM event. Got some ATC out there, some weather as well. But tomorrow we're going to be doing another VATSM event for Richmond, Virginia. And we're flying the FS Labs A321 Neo for, what's it called? For the event. We'll be testing out the new update that they did that made the performance a lot better. My performance has gotten way better with the FS Labs, which is one thing that I was kind of waiting for, because loading into that plane was just terrible. Like the FPS was really, really bad. So I'm glad they were able to kind of update it whatever way they could. I can't find what this dome light is, and it's kind of bothering me. Let's see. Floodlight, display light, flood, circuit breaker isn't wrong. Let's see. Let's see here. EOT's arm. Oh, dome light right there. Duh. That would help. There we go. Perfect. Let's get some mood lighting here. Let's get the floodlight down. Get this floodlight down as well. Perfect. Crow, what do you mean by how do you recommend you flying there on simulator? I'd love to help out if you have questions, man. All right, one thing that we do like to do on stream is do the Wordle. So if you guys do already know the Wordle, if you guys play Wordle, do not spoil it. But let's go ahead and do that. Let's do it real quick. Let's go to here. We'll go ahead and show you guys your Wordle here. So if you don't already know what Wordle is basically you guess a 5-letter word. And when you guess a 5-letter word, if there's a yellow box, that means that the letter is in the word, but it's not the right place. If it's a green box, the word or the letter is supposed to be there for the word. If that makes any sense. Hey, you're SimCFI. We got the DPE in the chat now, so everyone lock in. We have to get our SOPs out for the CRJ. Your SimCFI is here. He's the DPE. All right, let's go ahead and we'll start off with a do. That's my favorite thing to start off with because it has all the vowels. Oh, we already got an E. Look at that. Boom. We got the E. We got the U somewhere in the word. That's going to be tough. I feel like, and I use X's, by the way. I use X's just as a space filler because sometimes it's easy for me to use X's as a space to kind of see, you know, what could go here kind of deal. I'd be a lot richer if I was a DPE, dude. Don't I know it, man? DPEs just get paid thousands of dollars every day to do check rides. That's crazy. What a job, man. What a job to be a DPE. All right, let's see. There's a U, there's an E. Maybe there's like an L or like a P to end it. I don't know. My guess is that the U is there. I feel like there has to be something between the U and the E, though. Maybe like a UT. I know it's not how you spell subtle, but like, what if I just, you know, nope. All right, maybe like H-U-T-E. Oh, dude, this is rough. This is rough. Let's see. S-T-U-E. No. No. This is rough. If anybody has any suggestions, do put it in the chat. This is a community. This is a community game here. Is that even a word? No, I don't even know. I'm just gonna do like random words just to see. Would it start with like a U though? That'd be kind of interesting. If it started with a U. Is it like a UE? Could that be like a thing? Like a, but like, I would say this, right? I would say glue, but there's no D. Do I do it anyway just to see? I'll just do it anyway. Whatever. All right. That tells us that it's either here or here. We have no other letters though. All right. All right. We might be cooked. Let's see. C-U. Secured. Oh my god, that's a word. Alright, U goes there. Now we have an R. Okay, okay. Now I'm feeling confident. So we got a U here. X, I think it's an E-R. M-E-R. P-E-R. Super. Why did I say... Guess we know the R goes to the end though. Okay.
Traffic, American 93.
601's a heavy Boeing 777-200, taxiing runway 31 left at Kilo, Echo for departure. Fire Alpha, join Bravo. Correction, Alpha, just a Kilo Echo. London, you're on right, any traffic, please.
FU? MU? XER? HU?
Actually, correction, Kenny Traffic American 961 taxi by Bravo to Kilo Echo.
Is there like 2 letters of the same? Dude, this is rough. CUXER? Like what? Yeah, this one's a rough one. What could go next to U and E though? Okay, let's figure out that part. I feel like once we get that part going, I think we'll be cooking with some oil here. UHER, no. No. KER? I don't think so. But that's like the hard part, right? Like what do we okay, BER. That looks like something, but what is it? You know what I mean? Is Huber a word? Okay. See, I like the B in there, dude. It looks like a word, but like I don't know. But I don't think that's a word, apparently. Okay. JU maybe. Damn, this is rough. Okay, XU. We're in the same spot that we were. HER. No. KER. No. JER. No. MER. I don't know. UVER? UXER? UZER? Buzzer? I know it's 2 Z's, but you know. No. XUW? Nope. WER? Dude, this is rough, boys. Oop. Let's get the throttle up. Ah, shoot. My fault, boys. My fault. Too busy with the, Wordle. Had to stall up. Alright, I'll get those lights off. Alright. We'll gain some speed here. We'll level off. HER. Dude, this is hard. Pure? Is that good? Possibly. Okay, let's try it.
Taking traffic 9413 is now 14 miles to the south, expecting for the...
Just want to make sure everything's going good over here. That's probably more important than Wordle. We still got, okay, perfect. Everything's looking good. Yeah, dude, that's really weird. I don't know what this could be. I guess beer is not a word on the list. Buyer. Oh my god, it definitely is. Wow, that made me feel so stupid. Shout out Stinger GR, bro. Shout out. Thank you so much for the help. I feel dumb now. I'll be honest. I do. Wordle can either make you feel really smart if you get it pretty fast, or it'll make you feel dumb if it takes you that long to figure it out. Alright, let's go to Ithaca here. Let's go to approach off of runway 32, the ILS. We'll go ahead and kind of put that up here for us to get ready for that. So after chords, we'll go ahead and start our descent here. I know, like not ChatGPT, the Wordle, like it makes you like feel like they're using made up words. So you put in the most random letter combinations thinking that it's going to be some random word, but then it ends up like never being a random. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It never ends up being like a random word. Like it makes no sense. It never ends up being a random word, even though like mentally I feel like it is supposed to be a random word. It's like weird. It plays tricks in my mind all the time. Really do appreciate everyone being here. Our like goal is going to be 20 likes by the time we get down to Ithaca. So really do appreciate you guys hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and hanging out with us, man. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate y'all.
One heavy, taking runway 3.
Let's go to 122.8. I'm surprised New York Center didn't get online to kind of show you what this event looks like here. So we're going to Ithaca, which is up here. We're right here. And Boston Center's online, but yeah, we only have approach and tower online. So hopefully we'll get some more ATC, but for now it looks like we're not. Go to A340. Let's see, what is this? A340. I'm trying to build the confidence to go on VATSM at the moment. Stinger, man, it's really easy. I promise, man. Your mind just makes it a lot harder than what it actually is. Okay, and I know like the radio is very scary, but literally what I would recommend, for example, if you were to get on, tonight. Okay, let's say you wanted to fly. Now, Stinger, are you more of a airline flying individual, or are you more of a general aviation flying individual? That'll kind of like help me with this. You started trying same intentions. There you go. I mean, it's AI. There you go. That can help you, kind of get over jitters, because AI won't judge you. I wouldn't think as much. Now we're over speeding. Hold on. Let's pull back here. Yeah, airline. I used to. I use a Pilot's Life V2. If you know. Oh yeah. I know that. I know that. Software. Let's go ahead. Let's kind of change this right here. Okay, so if you're gonna fly airline, so let's just say you want to get on tonight, right? What I would recommend is look at this. So right now we're on VATSM.radar.com, right? And what you're going to do is go ahead and find a place where maybe there's ATC online, but there's not too much traffic online, okay? So for example, what I would do is go to Memphis. We'll go to Memphis here. And if you'll notice, there's only 2 planes on the ground, but there's a tower and an ATIS frequency online. And so what you could do is go there, and tower will handle everything up to your takeoff clearance, basically. And this would be a good way to get it to, you know, kind of practice your radios. Because with this, there's not too much traffic on the ground. So that tower frequency will not be as congested. So if you have a question of saying like, hey, how do I read back something, or how do I do something? A tower controller that's not busy, that only has 1 plane on the ground that I can see, is just sitting up there bored, basically, because he has no traffic. And this is a perfect time for you to ask questions, okay? Whatever question you have, you can go ahead and ask them when it's not busy like this. And I know people have seen like controllers get mad at people when they don't know what they're doing. I hope you guys understand that usually only happens when, let's just say, like, I don't know, nothing's really busy right now per se, but let's just say there's an event going on in Miami and there's like 40 arrivals, 40 departures, bunch of people in the area. If you're new to VATSM, stay away from VATSM events, like big events that have like 40 arrivals, 40 departures, like everything like that, right? That's when the controllers get upset, because it's like they don't have the time or the mental capacity to walk you through things because they have so much other traffic in the area. So that's why I recommend literally going to like anywhere. For example, even DFW right now, it's a bigger airport, but like there's only 2 people online on the ground in DFW. And that's what I would do. In the beginning, literally just find airports that have ATC that have barely any traffic going in and out. So right now there's only 2 planes in the entirety of DFW, and there's ground tower and ATIS online. And this would be a great opportunity to go ahead and you know, practice your VATSM comms. So in this example, let's say you're flying from Dallas Fort Worth, I don't know, down to Houston. Okay, what you could do is log in on VATSM, and what you could do is go to ground, because they're going to give you your clearance. And what you could do, for example, if I go over to this, let's just say Boston ground is a DFW ground. What I would do is text them by going here. You right click, open private message, and like I said, let's just say this is DFW, and what you would do is private message him and be like, hey, I'm new, instead of a PDC, can I go ahead and get a voice clearance or something like that? That'll help you practice saying what you need to say on frequency and stuff like that. So that's just one thing I recommend. Don't be shy to ask questions in these kind of scenarios where there's barely any people on the ground. They have time for questions, and that's just kind of what I would recommend. Another thing I would recommend is know your plane. That's more important than ATC, is just knowing your plane. But if you download vPilot, you got all the frequencies right here. And on top of that, what you could do if you don't want to fiddle with the radio is, let's just say you're on Boston ground, they tell you to go to Boston Tower. All you have to do is hit right click and tune frequency to COM1. And it'll automatically, if I hit that, COM1 frequency set to 128.8. If we go down here, it's set to 128.8. I'll go and switch it back over to Unicom. But that is just kind of something that you could go ahead and do. We have to descend. So, so I hope that kind of explains kind of some things that I would recommend. Kind of different tips that I would recommend besides just, you know, watching tutorials and doing what you got to do. Because it is stressful. I will give it to you. It is definitely stressful. So don't feel like you're alone in that. No worries, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the question, man. I'm here to help the flight sim community. I want to grow the flight sim community as much as possible. I'm probably pretty heavy into the flight sim. It's just getting over that last barrier. Yeah, man, 100%. That's a lot of people's barriers. 100% a lot of people's barriers. And that's what I would recommend, man. Literally just going to a place that has ATC, but there's not a lot of traffic. I think hopefully tomorrow's event will have more ATC, and I can kind of show you if you're there. I probably will start the stream at like 4, so same time as this one. So if you're there, you can go ahead and see it as well. We're gonna have to start a hold here. Hold. So if you're here for tomorrow's stream, I'll go ahead and kind of walk you through, you know, what the ATC communications look like. It's basically a lot of reading back. It's a lot of saying exactly what they just told you. Like when someone's like clear for takeoff, all I had to say is clear for takeoff, your call sign. You know, taxi instructions are basically the same thing. You just say your taxi instructions and then your call sign, you know? But anyway, that is it. That's my my rant on ATC. So, like I said, if you have any more questions, do let me know. Join the Discord if you have questions as well. We have a lot of people in there that can help you out as well. So, there you go. All right, they're now landing runway 4. Of course they are. Runway, so 2982 is the altimeter, so let's set that first. 2982, perfect. Runway 14, we'll do departures, arrivals. And it does not have an ILS, so we'll do the RNAV. So let's look at the approaches here. So approach, RNAV GPS runway 14. We'll do the Zulu. Let's do it. Let's load in the Zulu, and we'll get vectors, and we'll execute that. Actually, I lied. Let's do VATCU. Execute that. Legs. So you have, oops, legs. Next page, VATCU. Perfect. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and start a nice hold here, and our next frequency we're gonna have to contact is gonna be approach. I believe. I'll just wait for it to contact me. Alright, got idle on the power. About to enter that hold. Hey, Stinger, I really do appreciate you, man. Appreciate joining. All right, let's see if we could land it into Ithaca here. Weather right now in Ithaca. Let's go ahead and pull it up on the other monitor here, just real quick. Weather is 110 at 5, 10 satchel miles clear. So nothing really to worry about. RNAV Zulu approach runway 14 is in use. Landing and departure runway 14. Advise you have information, Mike. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put a poll in the chat. Let me know what you guys want to do. I'm going to start a poll. Let me know if you guys want to do the return leg. Should we go back to JFK or should we end it here in Ithaca? Let me know. Now, this event is not too busy, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm literally going to go to... Let's see. If I go to the tower, I'm sure they'll, like, let me know kind of where I need to be once we get closer here. Alright, let's go to the hold menu again, and we're going to go ahead and arm the exit of the hold. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and bring up the speed brakes. Seems like my VPI decided to crash on me. So let me restart it. Hopefully it'll fix itself here. One 119.6 is the tower frequency, so let's go ahead and do that. 119.6. All right, we'll get locked in here for the landing. We'll go ahead and pause the music. We'll turn up the sim sounds, and we'll get locked in here. And let's go ahead and execute. We'll go direct to VAFCU. And we'll set this up here. We'll do the RNAV Zulu runway 14. We'll put this up here. Perfect. We're going to go out to VAFCU. And then TIFZ. And everything like that is right there. Perfect. Alright, ice. That's not good. Let's go ahead and get the anti-ice and everything of that on.
Ithaca Tower, sector 200 over to the RNAV Zulu 14, slowing down to final.
Anyway, last calling Ithaca Tower, say again.
Sector 200 TFC for RNAV
What's up,
Zulu 14.
Skystream Aviation? Welcome aboard, man. Welcome, welcome. How you doing?
Exetra 200, Ithaca Tower, hello. Number 2 behind a E145 on a short final, runway 14, clear to land.
14, clear to land, Exetra 200.
Let's see, guys, how are we doing on the light goal? Right now, we got 10 likes. If we get 10 more likes, we'll hit our like goal of 20 likes. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Really do appreciate it. On our way into Ithaca right now. Get my desk lights on here.
Ithaca information November current, altimeter 2979er.
2979er. Alright, set that in. 2979er. Perfect.
Meter 4945, welcome to Ithaca. You can taxi to parking via Foxtrot Alpha.
Alpha to parking, meter 4945.
Alright, let's go ahead and get the lights back on. Alright, we're looking good.
Tower United 233, we are ready for taxi.
United 233, runway 14, taxi via Delta Alpha.
Runway 14, taxi via Delta Alpha, United 233.
It's Greg, good day, Rockfish 8801, we're just about to go overhead to the RNAV Zulu 14, speed 180.
Alright, on a long downwind here.
It's Rockfish 8801, TISD RNAV Zulu 14, speed 180.
Sorry, I was re-recording the ATIS. Last calling Ithaca Tower, say again.
Yeah, no worries, Rockfish 8801 just passed TISD RNAV Zulu 14, speed 180.
Oh, a little wind here, huh? Shaking us around a
I'm
little
sorry,
bit.
I missed the call sign. It was something 8801.
Yep, Rockfish 8801, X-ray Alpha Alpha 8801, RNAV Zulu 14.
Rockfish 8801, Ithaca Tower, hello. The wind 090 at 6, runway 14, clear to land.
14, clear to land, Rockfish 8801.
Ithaca Tower, fly 1116 taxi.
Alright, fly high 1116, runway 14, taxi via Echo Alpha.
Echo Alpha 14.
Some vertical speed in here.
Ithaca Tower, this is number 7 Julius Bravo at 2500.
Number 7 Juliet Bravo, Ithaca Tower, hello, say intention.
Intent to land Ithaca, number 7 Julius Bravo.
Number 7 Juliet Bravo, roger, enter a left downwind, runway 14, report midfield.
Left downwind 14, report midfield, number 7 Julius Bravo.
Interesting. We probably just disconnected randomly. The simulator or the that's an issue when the many files may be corrupted or not. Installed properly in the simulator, you must set. Why is that a disconnecting?
The fly high 1115 will be ready to go at the end.
Roger.
Ithaca Tower, and never.
Number 7 Julius Bravo is midfield.
Number 7 Julius.
Bro, why does it keep disconnecting just because my simulator can't create a E-190 aircraft? Oh lord, that's frustrating then. It keeps disconnecting my V-pilot. Because there's too many things wrong? I don't understand it.
United 233, we are hold short of runway 14.
At a 233, Roger.
Yeah, it's like weird. Ithaca Tower in Denver, 5394. We're going to be inbound the RNAV Zulu 1814.
November 7 Juliet Bravo, turn base.
Turn base, number 7 Julius Bravo.
Ithaca Tower. It's like V-pilot's like freezing so bad.
November 7 Juliet Bravo, wind 090 at 6, runway 14, clear for the option.
Ugh.
Full clear for the option, number 7 Julius Bravo.
Let me just remove the model matching maybe. I don't know. I'll have to fix it, I guess. If this doesn't fix it, then I'm probably not going to be able to. Okay, hold on.
Rockfish 8801, we're clear on golf.
Rockfish 8801, welcome to Ithaca, taxi parking via Golf Alpha.
Golf Alpha to parking, 8801, good.
Ithaca Tower, Endeavor 5394. We are inbound on the RNAV Zulu runway 14.
Endeavor 5394, Ithaca Tower, hello, continue.
Ithaca Tower, good evening. We're down to 9er Heavy, inbound RNAV 14.
Okay.
Down to 9er Heavy,
Looks
Ithaca
like
Tower,
that
hello,
helped
continue
it.
approach.
I just
Continuing approach.
like disengaged my my model matching completely. I'll have to fix that later. So our model matching might not be the best right now, but we're just gonna have to
Charlie
deal with
X-ray
it,
Papa Romeo
unfortunately.
Papa, Ithaca Tower, stand by.
Oops, I didn't mean to hit the gear button. Oh well, sorry about that, guys. We won't have proper model matching. I'll try to get that fixed
7
by
Juliet
tomorrow's
Bravo,
stream.
no stop and go.
No stop and go, number 7 Julius Bravo.
We're going down to 2,000 feet is our next altitude here. Let's go ahead and set that.
Alright, at 233, runway 14, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, United 233.
Alright, flaps 1. Here we go.
He's gone. Net at 233, wind 090 at 6, runway 14, clear for takeoff, no delay.
Clear for takeoff. United 233.
There's somebody in front of me here. Trying to slow down. Slow way down. Slow way down.
Ithaca Tower, Lufthansa 9er Heavy, getting a traffic alert.
Yeah, sounds like 9er heavy traffic to your 6 o'clock, stand by. Endeavor 5394, Let's see, traffic 12 o'clock, so about less than a mile. An heavy A330 on final runway 14, port in sight.
We got him in sight. We're hitting the brakes here. It's having trouble slowing down. We can make a right 360 for spacing if needed.
Negative, standby. Alright, just on to another heavy, runway 14, clear to land.
Clear to land at 14, just on to 9 ahead.
United 233, contact my departure. See.
Contact the center, United 233.
Alright, flaps full here. They're going as slow as possible.
Sector Tower, Sector 200, Alpha clearance with November.
They want us to land anyway, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, prepare for Cessna's looking at A380s exactly. Exactly.
Sector 200, Alpha clearance to Waterloo, we have November.
Oop, there we go.
500.
Sector 200, Ithaca Tower, standby.
300. 300. Sync rate.
It's not going to work. Endeavor 5394, fly runway heading, climb maintain 5000.
Why am I heading climb maintain 5000, number 5493? Yeah, it was not going to work. Alright, we're on the go. Here we go. I'm climbing out. Positive rate, gear up. Let's get the heading bug going here.
Sounds a Niner Heavy, welcome to Ithaca, taxi parking via Gulf Alpha.
Gulf Alpha ramp, we'll stop on average along.
Endeavor 5394, contact Myra departure 128.42, see you in a bit.
12842, how's it going?
Hey Tower, just curious, what was that last aircraft that just landed?
28.
Say again?
What was the last aircraft type that touchdown?
That was an A340.
Oh nice, new daily service or?
Possibly.
Oh gosh, what was the frequency again? 128.425, okay. 128. Mirror departure, Endeavor 5394. We're climbing out of 3,300. We're runway heading.
Endeavor 5394, Almira departure.
Yeah, Stinger. That's
verify
exactly.
your transponders on.
Well, that's an issue. Should have been on. Let's see. Somewhere over here. Over here. Oh wait, no, here, there we go.
Endeavor 5395, turn on the transponder please.
The transponder's on right now, Endeavor 5394.
Endeavor 5394, radar contact 6 miles south of the Ithaca Airport, turn right heading 270, descend and maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000 and 270 on the heading, Endeavor 5394. Oops. See, this is the hard part about the CRJs. You don't have auto throttle, so you can't be...
Contact
with one pilot, it's hard to manage the throttle plus the, you know, everything else that comes with it.
United 233, are you?
Well, it's down to 4,000, so we'll do vertical speed here.
Elmira departure, fly 1116, 2,700, climbing 5,000, turning to a heading at 200.
Fly 1116, Elmira departure, radar contact, maintain 3,000.
Yeah, your SimCFI. Yeah, dude, this is...
Affirmative.
This is rough. I'd never fly a CRJ, so I'm not really exactly used to it per se.
Fly 1116 traffic at for 10 o'clock, 6 miles, same direction, 4,200.
This is the blue collar the blue collar
Alpha
airplane
High
right now.
1116, Roger. Maintain visual separation with the traffic and turn right heading 270. Climb maintain 8,000.
8,000 right heading 270, maintain visual separation with that traffic, flight 1116.
Okay, 4,000, that's good. 240 heading. Alright. We are all set.
Alpha High 1116, proceed Golf Echo Echo.
Golf Echo Echo, flight 1116.
Endeavor 5394, expect visual approach runway 14 and when able, stay reaching for go around.
We'll expect a visual 1-4 and tower give us the go around because of the Lufthansa in front of us.
Roger.
Like, not the Lufthansa, but you know. It was because we were too fast. That's on me. I was too fast on the approach, but I hit the brakes pretty good, but I don't know. I'll let the aircraft get ahead of me.
American
Instead of me being ahead
223,
of the
the airport
aircraft.
is at 3
Pilot
o'clock.
error on me, boys. That's on me. I take responsibility.
Yeah, airport at 3 o'clock. We got a side American 323.
American 323, clear to visual approach runway 6, contact Elmira Tower on 121.1.
Clear for the visual for 6, and we'll go over to tower, American 323. Thanks for service time.
Endeavor 5394, turn right in 310.
Right turn 310, never 5394. Alright, here we go. $310. Let's see, I was checking
No, flight 1116.
checking the light goals. Let's see.
1116, stand by. I'm trying to hand you off.
We got 11 likes so far. Really do appreciate you guys being here. Let's see if we get 9 more likes for our like goal for today's stream. Like I said, really do appreciate you guys very, very much for being here.
1116, contact New York Center on 132.17.
Alright, New York Center 13217, flight.
Oh, New York Center did get online. Nice. The good news is disabling the custom rules helped out the V pilot from lagging out, which is good. So at least there's a positive. You feel super smooth landing incoming? We'll see. I'm so used to a yoke, and having to fly with the side stick just feels very wrong in a way. But we'll see. Maybe maybe we can grease it.
Elmira approach November 708 Charlie Alpha is sending through 12,000 for 9,000 with information November.
Elmira, November 708 Charlie Alpha, Elmira approach. Turn left heading 350, descend and maintain 4,000, vectors for visual approach runway 14 into Etica, the Etica altimeter 2979er.
2979er heading 350 and say again the altitude for 8 Charlie Alpha.
Number 8 Charlie Alpha, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000 8 Charlie Alpha.
Endeavor 5394, turn right heading 010.
Right turn 010. Endeavor 5394. Perfect. I have to send over my gamer tag. I forgot about that. I kind of want to do that. Let's see. ADHD, man. Well, that's just how my brain works. Once I think of a task, I have to do it. Otherwise, I'm going to forget. Anyway.
Number 8 Charlie Alpha, turn left in 330.
Left 330, 708 Charlie Alpha.
Gmail.
Endeavor 5394, turn right heading 040, and the airport will be at towards 3 o'clock in 15 miles reporting time.
040 will report the airport at site, Endeavor 5394. 040, there we go, that's looking all good. Touch that. Perfect. Alright, let's look for this airport, shall we? We'll start slowing down here.
Endeavor 5394, turn right heading 110, descend and maintain 3,100.
110 down to 3,100.
Number 4 Whiskey 4 Hotel Foxtrot, traffic is at toward 2 o'clock window miles opposite direction 4,000 CRJ.
I got that traffic in sight at 2 o'clock, 1 Hotel Fox, or 4 Hotel Fox.
We'll use vertical speed. I know it's probably not the most realistic option for this, but it's what I'm going to use. Alright. Start slowing her down here. Should start to see it.
Endeavor 5394, turn right heading 160, and the airport will be at toward 12 o'clock as you roll out and 6 miles.
160, we got the airport in sight for 5394.
Endeavor 5394, clear to visual approach runway 16.
Clear for the visual runway 14, Endeavor 5394. Hey, David Robertson, thank you so much for subscribing, man. Really do appreciate it very, very much. W's in the chat for David Robertson. We got David Robertson, Justin Meir, Mercer, and Mr. Plains 27. W's in the chat for all you guys for subscribing. Really do appreciate you guys very, very much. Alright, let's see here. Start to get a little bit of flaps in here. Get the head. Come over here. There's the airport.
And 5394, contact Ithaca Tower on 119.6.
190.6, have a good one. Alright, let's go ahead and disconnect autopilot. Choose mine. Ithaca Tower, Endeavor 9450. Nope. 5394. We are on the visual runway 14.
Endeavor 5394, Ithaca Tower, good evening. Wind 090 at 6, runway 14, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 14, Endeavor 5394.
November 8033 Foxtrot, contact Elmira departure. See ya.
Over to departure, Skyhawk 8032 Foxtrot, good night, see ya.
Ithaca Tower, Charlie X-ray bomb, top in midfield, left downwind, runway 14, requesting touch and go, and then departure VFR to the south and east.
Jet set shack.
Charlie X-ray Papa
Shacker?
Romeo Papa, runway 14,
Jet
clear,
set
low
shack. Thank you
approach,
so much for
and
subscribing,
then,
man. Welcome aboard.
on
W's in
departure,
chat
fly
for
runway.
flight jets.
Okay, clear
shack.
low approach, fly one
Try
heading
saying that
into
10
it,
times
and then
fast.
we're gonna do a VFR along the lake, northbound for Charlie X-ray Papa and Papa.
Citation 770, actually, Juliet Tower, we stepped out of the cockpit for a little bit. Did we miss a call?
Yo, what's up,
negative,
Jet set shack? How you doing, man? Welcome aboard. Stinger GR, man. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome aboard, man. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate your support.
Charlie X-ray Papa Romeo Papa.
Congratulations, you got emojis now.
If able, make a right early
That's
cross.
some of the emojis, at least. All right, we got
Yeah, let's make a right early cross.
all ready. Let's go ahead and
Papa.
stop the descent. We get flaps full here. Stop the descent. Add some power. It's hard too because with my side stick I don't have trim set up, so that's another thing. It's kind of weird with flying with a stick. This would be a go around in real life, obviously.
The Charlie X-ray Papa Romeo Papa, verify you said you wanted to fly across the lake, is that you?
Yeah, I'm gonna do north along the lake shore, for Charlie X-ray Papa
here.
Romeo Papa.
Charlie X-ray Papa Romeo Papa, roger. Proceed on course and report exiting the Delta.
Okay, proceed on course and we'll report when exiting the Delta Class Delta airspace, Charlie X-ray Papa Papa.
Whoa. Big wind gust here.
Ithaca Tower, Bonanza, November 114, Hotel Foxtrot is with you. The northwest of the field. Going to be looking to for a full stop at Ithaca.
Lufthansa 8 Heavy, runway
That was
14,
not
line up and
smooth.
wait.
I let Stinger GR down.
14, stop 8.
That was stutters.
Number 114,
Dude, I can't fly
Hotel
with a stick to
Foxtrot,
save my
Ithaca
life.
Tower, hello. Continue approach, traffic departure prior to your arrival. It's Heavy A340.
Alright, continue approach, and I'll keep an eye out for that. I'll keep an eye out for the traffic for Hotel Fox.
And no braking. We'll exit here.
Please stay seated until the seatbelt sign.
Yeah, I'm just too used to yokes. I just can't with this side stick, dude. It hurts. Hurts my brain. You really like the side stick? You're not good at yoke?
Rough flight runway heading, runway 14, clear for takeoff. Note
Runway heading clear for takeoff, stop 8.
Kind of get off to the side here. We'll get the flaps up. And is it
Endeavor 5394, welcome to Ithaca. You can taxi parking via Foxtrot Alpha.
Foxtrot Alpha to parking, Endeavor 5394. Alright, let's go ahead and pull up
November
the airport
114, Hotel Foxtrot. Caution rate turbulence, prior departure, Heavy A340, runway 14, clear to land.
That clear to land, runway 14, and I'll keep an eye out for that wake turbulence for Hotel Fox.
Alright, down here. Let's go ahead and make this right turn then.
And Ithaca traffic, Ithaca Tower rather, Charlie X-ray Papa
Lufthansa
reading the class down
A340 just took
airspace.
off, dude. That's crazy.
Charlie X-ray Papa Romeo Papa, roger. Frequency change approved, I'll see.
Strobe lights
Have a
off,
good night,
lights
Charlie
on.
X-ray
That's
Papa.
good. That's good there. Alright, we'll
Lufthansa
start
8 Heavy, proceed on course.
the APU. We'll open up the door. A340 out of Ithaca? Yeah, gray shirt. Yep, that's exactly what you just saw. Maybe you saw a glimpse of it, of the tail. An A340 just landed into Ithaca.
Alright, November 770 X-ray Juliet, sorry for the wait. I have your clearance advice, ready to copy.
No problem. Go ahead for 770 X-ray Jet.
This little freeware scenery I got off the flights in that TO. I'm not sure how realistic it is, but oh well.
I'm sorry, I was hitting the wrong push to talk for that. November 770 X-ray Juliet, flight amendment to your route. You're cleared to the Teterboro Airport. Radar vectors Binghamton VOR, Charlie, Foxtrot, Bravo, direct Harrisburg VOR,
Let's see. Where should we go?
direct Wilkes-Barre VOR. Then as filed, maintain 5,000, expect flight level 250, 10 minutes after departure.
We'll go
Departure
over here, I
frequency
guess.
128.42, squawk 4261.
At gate 2? Sure. Sounds good to me. Let's go to gate 2. Let's see. Let's see if we can pull up GSX real quick here.
Okay, November 770
Gate
X-ray
2.
Juliet is cleared to Teterboro via radar vectors. It's Charlie Foxtrot
There we
Tango,
go.
I believe it was, and then direct Wilkes-Barre VOR.
We
After
got two
departure,
people got
maintain
ASIN. That's
5,000. We'll
one of them's in
expect
training,
250,
obviously.
10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 128.42 and squawk 4261.
Lufthansa 8 Heavy, frequency change approved.
Alright, I'll trust the
Never,
I'll trust the
correction
scenery
number,
one. Alright. Let's go ahead.
Number-
We'll turn down the ATC. We'll go ahead and get the engines. Oops. Hello. There we go. Get the engines off here, and we'll go ahead and select deboarding. We'll get the seatbelt sign off, beacon light off, and we'll go ahead, like I said, request deboarding here. Let's see if we get a nice shot of the deboarding process. Why does my... Maybe it's the camera angle, but it looks like I'm like... My tail's like really high. Alright, let's go ahead and go back and we'll open up the doors for them. Let's go to aircraft. Go ahead and set the chocks. We'll open up the door and we'll open up both of the cargo doors here. Alright, let's go ahead and take a sneak peek here at the flight. That was a 227 feet per minute. Not the worst in the world, but obviously could do better. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the poll. And we'll see the final results. Final results was yes to the return leg, so we will do the return leg. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and set up the new flight number here. Do Endeavor. Let's do 1121. Make it easy. Flight number 2. Remember, we'll go Ithaca, back to JFK, and we'll do a CRJ 900. If I could find it. CRJ 900, perfect, that's good. And we'll load in there, automatic, perfect. We'll load that in, and we'll get the music started again. Let's see if we can set this up here, perfect. All right. Make it 4335 just to confuse you. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Yep, I'm going to play a tongue twister with myself. All right, that is all set up. Let me go ahead and disconnect, reconnect to VATSM with the new call sign 1121. Put that in there, perfect. And we'll go ahead and pre-file on our flight plan here. Put that in there. All right, perfect. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go get some water, some snacks, and I'll be right back. We'll set up the plane to get back to Ithaca, or back to JFK. Alright, y'all. I am back. Looks like we just finished deboarding. That's perfect timing then, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and we'll come over here to flight plan. We'll go ahead and import the OFP. And let's see, let's go ahead and import that. That's looking good. Let's go to flight plan. Send FMS. We'll go to arrivals. Actually, I lied. Flight plan. Okay, no. If the okay, that's fine. Why does it still have? Oh, there we go. Perfect. I was gonna say, why does it still have the Ithaca arrivals? Pucky and Wilkes. Son of a gun. I do not have updated nav data. Well. Is there a way to update it in here? Check for updated nav data. Yes. Yes. Install. Update. Let's go! Perfect. Updated. Nice. Departures arrive, or actually flight plan. We'll have to do it again. So let's go to flight plan, import OFP, send to FMS. Perfect. We'll go to departures arrivals. Actually, we might have to do the index again. Hold on. Position in it. K Ithaca. Nope. This click spot's always weird. I have to move the spoiler. ITH. Boom. Next page. GNS position. Bring it over. Boom. Flight plan's there. Execute that. Departures. Index. Arrivals in the JFK. Bucky 1. And it's the Wilkes transition. And 31 right is our arrival runway. So we'll do ILS 31 right to Catod. Execute that. Legs. Next page. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and also import all the weights and stuff like that. So we'll set the payload. That is looking good. So our fuel is going to be 6630, which is perfect. We'll do 6630, cruising altitude of 21,000 feet. So we'll do flight level 210. Perfect. And cargo is 4950. And we'll execute that. And we've got 90 passengers on board. Execute that. That's looking good. Perfect. And that is all good. We'll go to performance. And we'll go to zero fuel weight. It's going to be 70,055. So let's do 70,055. Enter. Fuel 6632. Nope. 6632. Enter. And flaps 8 dry. That's good. We'll go ahead and set that. Perfect. That should be all set up, which it is. And not sure if we got our gonna be Wilkes.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yourcontrols Tower, good evening. November 3 Hotel Delta, we are 10 miles northeast of the field information. November will be touch and go.
Number 3 Hotel Delta, Ithaca Tower, hello. Can enter
Departure
a left.
checks completed. Bypass
Midfield
pin
downwind
inserted.
14 and report midfield.
Left midfield downwind.
Alright, we'll just put it in here. We'll close the discontinuity once we get in the air. Alright, we're looking good. Nice. Alright, that is all set up. 5,000 is going to be a top altitude. Let's go ahead and set that up here. Let's go 5,000. 5,000 set. That's good there. Perfect. Everything else is looking good. We'll go to charts here. We'll go to Ithaca. We'll keep this up here so we can go ahead and see where we're going for taxi. There's a turf runway here. That's kind of crazy. It's going to be, you're going to head off to bed. It's 2 a.m. here now. Let's catch you tomorrow. All right, bro. Have a great one. Thank you so much for becoming a member and joining the stream and everything like that. I really do appreciate you. Stinger, have a great rest of your evening, and have a good night.
Midair 4950, wind just changed, 120 at 4, runway 14, we are going in.
What's that for Midair 4950?
Hey, from Midair 4950, runway 14, clear to land.
Serial Killer, thank you so much for becoming a member, or not a member, subscribing to the channel. Hopefully you're not a real serial killer. Alright, perfect. Everything is looking good. Let's see what the leg goal is looking like right now. We got 14 likes. Let's try to get 6 more likes, guys. Really do appreciate everyone being here and joining in the chat, talking in the chat, you know, everything like that. Really do appreciate every single one of you guys for being here tonight.
Utica Tower, good speed 433 on Delta, looking at taxi 2, I believe is Titanic.
Good speed 433, welcome to Ithaca. You're not the only one who's had trouble saying that. Taxi to Gonic via Delta.
Alright, Titanic via Delta Alpha, thanks. Speed 433.
I'm not just Fruit Loops. Are you supposed to be Fruit Loops?
Lufthansa 8 Heavy, Ithaca Tower, hello.
Dude, what's up with these Lufthansa Heavies in Ithaca?
14, report midfield.
We'll report it right to midfield down.
You're just killing Fruit Loops? Alright, good, good, good. Just want to make sure.
Number 3 Hotel Delta joining the left downwind, midfield runway 14.
For 3 Hotel Delta, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
stand by when you call my base 300.
Number 3 Hotel Delta, turn base, and runway 14, clear for the option.
Turning left base, runway 14, clear for the option, number 3 Hotel.
3 Hotel Delta, number 2.
Number 2, 3 Hotel.
Still have 4 of 8 hours. Where are you flying to, serial killer?
Stanza 8 Heavy, maintain slowest practical speed. I'll see if I can fit you in here.
We're slowing final with Stanza 8 Heavy.
Honolulu to Memphis. Dang.
4950, welcome back to Ithaca.
What plane are you doing? What airline?
Alright, parking Foxtrot Alpha, Spirit 4958.
Alright, looks like they're done loading. So many passengers they got here. We got 12 more. FedEx 777, nice, dude. That's sick.
We'll check this. Tower number 3 Hotel Delta, wind check please.
The 3 Hotel Delta, wind 120 at 4, and min instruction, runway 14, clear touch and go.
14, clear touch and go, number 3 Hotel Delta, thanks.
Alright, we'll finish up the loading here. We go ahead and close the doors. So yeah, everyone's going to be a CRJ or an ERJ, I guess. With the default model matching here. Let's go ahead and close the doors. We'll go ahead and we'll close the cargo. Wait, close. There we go. Alright, 6 more passengers to board up.
Number 3 Hotel Delta, same intentions, or you head back out or stay in the pattern?
So we'll hit southbound to number 3 Hotel Delta.
Number 3 Hotel Delta, roger, and proceed on course.
Proceed on course, number 3 Hotel Delta.
Number 3 Hotel Delta, report clear the Delta.
Welcome.
Stanza 8 Heavy is on the midfield right downwind.
Alright, we're done with the boarding process. Let's go ahead and get ready for pushback and departure.
Affirmative, touch and go, Stanza 8 Heavy.
We'll do no on the de-icing.
Stanza 8 Heavy,
Get the seatbelt signs on, and we'll get the beacon light on as well.
Go when able, stay in tension after.
Alright, clear touch and go 14 and like.
Oh, looks like someone's pulling up next to us. I wonder who this is.
Stanza 8 Heavy, roger, on departure. Percussion on course departure approved.
UCA 4956. Well, he's an Embraer 145, and he is an Embraer 145, so that's cool. At least it has the right model. Let's see here. We'll Pause that for a second. We'll get ready for the pushback.
Copies Tower, good evening, Baron 12, 02 Romeo's visual 1-4.
Let's see. I think we have bots. I mean, it's 127 people watching. We only have 15 likes. Let's get the like button up, guys. What are we doing?
Cautionary turbulence.
Smash that like button for some good luck in 2026, huh?
Runway 14, clear to land. And wind 120 at 4.
Okay, 1-4 clear to land behind a heavy A340, I think you said. Anyway, 1-4
I don't know how.
How
is there an A340 still doing this?
Yeah.
Locking gear.
Locking gear.
See those too often here.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I don't know why they're doing A340s, dude. It's an A340-600. Maybe it's the toolless Aerosoft A340 that they're working on. I know they just posted the live stream recently. Oops, our door's open. Let's close that. We can't close the door? Uh-oh.
Number 3 Hotel Delta, we're leaving the Delta.
Number 3 Hotel Delta, roger, frequency change approved.
Frequency approved, have a good evening, we'll see you next. Keep it low.
We're gonna push back.
Heavy, you as well, frequency change approved, yeah.
We're gonna have to close it. Is there a way to close it manually? No. Is where it would be, yeah, door says close. Yeah, this doesn't work. Alright, we're just gonna push back. Here's our plan. Ready for this masterful plan? We're just gonna push back. And we're going to if it'll let me. Hello?
Utica Tower, good speed 433 is at the FBO with information Mike Lake. Yep. VFR flight following to Elmira at 3,500.
Okay, we'll just restart cold then, because it's not really working.
Good speed 433, roger. Departure frequency 128.42, squawk 3442, and advise ready for taxi.
Alright, departure is on 128.42,
close the door.
Squawking 3442, we're ready for
pushback and departure here.
Good speed 433, runway 14, taxi via Echo Alpha.
No. Get the tow bar hooked up here.
Alpha, thanks. Good speed 433.
I'd like to welcome you on board. We just about finished back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Due to icing conditions, please stand by until push is completed and brakes are set.
Let's go take out the chocks now. There we go. Now everything should be closed. Alright, I guess we'll just wait to see if it'll connect us.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
There we go. I don't know why there's a bypass pin inserted. We are a CRJ. There's no such thing as a bypass pin in here.
Locking gear.
We'll go ahead and disarm nose wheel steering. We'll let them get set up for the pushback. We'll do a custom pushback with the map.
November 1202 Romeo, welcome to Ithaca. Taxi to parking via Echo.
Right, parking straight ahead on Echo, Baron 1202 Romeo. And yeah, there's a A340 taxiing. That's crazy. Baron 1202 Romeo.
That might be your model matching. The A340 was a touch and go.
Oh, of course it was. Baron 1202 Romeo, man. Have a great night. Fun event.
Right. Thanks for flying.
This could get a little... Oh, nope. Clear out. Hold on. Alright, say bro.
Release parking brakes.
Parking breakers released. You guys are clear to push.
Due to icing
We'll see how this goes.
please stand by until push is completed and brakes are set.
With the sounds all the way up here. With the Boris sound pack. We'll start them up.
Target Aerosoft 635. RNT Zulu runway 14.
Gone to 635 for Ithaca Tower. Low, wind 120 at 4. There'll be one departure prior to arrival. Runway 14, clear to land.
Clear to land up to 635.
Good speed 433, wind 120 at 4. Runway 14, clear for takeoff. Fly runway ahead.
Alright, packs off.
4 clear for takeoff, runway heading to speed 433.
The right one's not coming off. Interesting. Alright. Unless I don't have to do it manually. I don't know. Alright. Somehow the engine is shutting down.
Set parking brakes.
Let's try this again. There we go. Alright, parking brake is set. You guys are clear to disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Please pay attention, as we will now display the safety features of this
433,
aircraft.
proceed on course,
When the
report
seatbelt
clear the
sign is
Delta.
illuminated, insert the metal fittings into the buckle.
Roger, on
and
course
tighten
and
the
report clear
straps.
the Delta.
To release, lift the top of the buckle. We recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened during the entire flight in case of
Tow truck
unexpected
disconnected.
turbulence.
Bypass pin
Smoking,
removed.
The use of e-cigarettes and use of any tobacco
Left is
products
clear.
is prohibited.
Right is clear.
Please take a moment.
Alright, go ahead and start up numero uno. If it'll let me. Interesting. It won't let me start number one. Well, you know what to say. When in doubt, Control E.
Good speed 433 is outside of the Delta.
Good speed 433, contact Elmira departure, I'll see it.
Over departure, thanks. Good speed 433.
Perfect. Everything is all started up. That's looking good there. We're gonna get the packs on. Put nose lights. Take a tower. Endeavor 1121 ready. Taxi runway 14.
Endeavor 1121, runway 14, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha. 12 runway 14. Endeavor 1121.
Lufthansa 635, welcome to Ithaca.
Flaps 8.
Parking via Foxtrot Alpha.
There we go. Start our taxi.
About 4994 Ithaca Tower. Hello, you're
What's up, Free Lethal? How you doing, man? Welcome aboard.
Radar vectors Binghamton VOR as filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect
on the way back to JFK from Ithaca. They're finishing up their VATSM event in 30 minutes here.
8.42, squawk 4637.
Yeah, dude, I've been working a lot actually recently. But it's my weekend right now.
4994, squawk 4637. 4994, read back correct, is all ready for taxi. Endeavor 1121, wind 120 at 4, fly runway heading, runway 14, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 14, clear for takeoff, Endeavor 1121. Alright, here we go, boys. If you are a member, you do have the toga emojis. Go ahead and spam the toga emojis in the chat. Here we go. Yeah, we had to park a lot of aircraft over there. Because of Newark. Newark is getting canceled a lot recently, so unfortunately, why is only one of our engines working? Oh, maybe that's why. That was almost bad. But yeah, a lot of Newark flights are getting canceled. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Mexico situation too, that you guys fly to Puerto Vallarta. Alright, V1. Rotate.
Ithaca Tower, good evening, Foxtrot 347 is visual runway 14.
Endeavor 1121, contact Elmira.
Applaud you for flying the CRJ, because absolutely not. Really? You're not a fan? It was a semi-busy event, not too crazy.
Endeavor 1121, contact Elmira departure.
Over to Elmira departure, have a good one.
Easy about descending back to this way.
Elmira departure, Endeavor 1121, coming in of 2,200.
Endeavor 1121, Elmira departure, radar contact. Proceed direct Binghamton, climb and maintain 8,000.
Proceed direct Charlie Foxtrot Bravo and up to 8,000, Endeavor 1121.
Endeavor 1121, when able, we set transponder squawk 4605.
4605. Okay, 4605.
Number 8
Alright,
Tango
hold on.
Whiskey, do not exceed 180 knots.
180 knots, do not exceed 8 Tango Whiskey.
That was blocked, and the last transmission was for November 8 Tango Whiskey only.
Still climbing. We'll go to 8,000.
Takeoff.
Direct.
42 way to go.
Execute.
To 8 Tango Whiskey,
execute.
affirmative.
It's 8 Tango Whiskey, Hughes 8 Echo Whiskey, 8 Tango Whiskey is 180 knots.
Number 8 Echo Whiskey, disregard the
And what was the squad code again, guys? You guys remember?
Yeah, but disregard the similar call sign.
4605, I think, right?
816 cleared on runway 6.
4605, thank you, Leaf. I appreciate it.
Clear for the RNAV runway 6 into Elmira. Horizon 816.
Elmira approach, Skyhawk 8032 Foxtrot, short final runway 06.
Alright, here we go.
Number 22 Fox, contact tower 121.1.
Flaps are up. We're on the climb out. Over to back to
contact
JFK.
tower 121.1.
121.1. Get your 30 bucks.
Endeavor 1121, we set transponder squawk 4605.
We are squawking 4605 right now. Never love 21. Right?
Endeavor
4605.
1121, I'm showing your squawk 4673.
Well, that's weird. On my end, it's 4605. Let me try to reset it. Four, 605.
Number 8 Tango Whiskey, turn right, heading 280.
Right 280, 8 Tango Whiskey.
Alright.
E433, turn left, heading 230.
Left 230, good speed 433.
Yeah, they're going too fast.
Endeavor 1121, downtown Almira.
Yeah, this is going to be the last flight.
On 134, question 132417.
132175 in Denver 1121.
That was 3963. Turn right, proceed right to Noli. Maintain 4000 on Noli. Cleared on at runway 6 approaching to Elmira.
Direct Noli and big RNAV 6 into Elmira. That was quick.
175, yeah.
Contact Elmira approach 128.42.
128.42, 3 max here, I think.
X100 Denver 1121 at 8,000.
Endeavor 1122 on New York Center, turn 20 degrees right, vectors for traffic, and maintain 8,000 now.
We'll maintain 8,000 for now and 20 degrees right for traffic in Denver 1121. Alright, what are we now? 170? So 190. Alright, 190 it is. X4605, okay.
Signal Center, hello, Lufthansa 431 Alpha, passing through flight level 285 for 140.
There we go.
431 Alpha, New York Center, cross alert at and maintain 14,000.
You can manually set your squawk, I guess, on
Harrisburg
VPilot.
Altimeter 2988. cross lurch at level 14,000.
There's our traffic.
And repeat the altimeter, please.
2988.
There was a 2988 from the 431 Alpha.
Endeavor 1121, climbing safe level 210.
Maintain 210, never 1121. Alright, here we go, all the way up.
And it looks like that
210.
fixed it, no?
Okay, perfect. Alright, up to
Center, Flight 540. I'm currently direct to the airport. Could I get a direct to somewhere on the arrival?
No, direct to the airport is fine for now. Just kind of maintain 2000.
So maintain
Alright,
1000,
let's
which can do direct Flight 540.
Set thrust to climb.
4116, descend and maintain flight level 220.
And we'll go up to flight level 210. Go ahead, turn down the sim sounds here. And we'll enjoy our climb out. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. Let's get 4 more
1121,
likes.
clear direct to Wilkes.
Direct to Wilkes for 1121. Let's go ahead and get 4 more likes for our like goals.
Elmira 128.42.
Right now it says we're at 16
Lane
likes.
42, Delta 1475, 539.
And then with flight chef 540, descend and maintain 10,000. Flight chef 540, maintain 10,000.
Flight 540, maintain 10,000.
Oh, it's a West New York Center now. So we're not going to have ATC into JFK. That's interesting. Why isn't this going direct? I said direct to Wilkes. Execute. Oh, I have to go to nav. Silly me.
Flight chef 540, descend and maintain 9,000.
Descend and maintain 9,000, Flight 540.
Flight chef 540, contact Elmira 128.42, good night.
128.42, thanks for the help, Flight 540, good night.
So 4116, cross Clipper at and maintain 12,000, Baltimore altimeter 29902.
Cross Clipper, maintain 12,000, 29902, Delta 4116.
Oh, my back hurts so bad. Oh. Can't wait to lay down.
New York, hello again. Piedmont 4994 this time, 8,000 over at Binghamton.
4994 New York. Sorry to do it, keep it, maintain 2000. That will be your final. The Elmira altimeter 2975.
Alright, 2975, 12,000 for the final for Piedmont 4995.
Lufthansa 431 Alpha, contact Potomac 126.1. Lufthansa 431 Alpha, contact Potomac approach 126.1.
Contact Potomac approach 126.1, Lufthansa 431 Alpha.
And good evening, approach this American 1 Heavy with you 9,000 direct to Odessa, and we have Echo at Philadelphia.
American 1 Heavy, New York, flighting 080, vector ILS 27 right approach, and altimeter 299 right stay.
Okay, 080 on the heading, and we'll expect ILS 27 right approach American 1.
Delta 4116, contact Potomac approach 126.1.
26.1, that's 4116.
Alright, almost at cruise altitude 21,000 feet. Oh, my back is so bad, dude.
American 1 Heavy, descend at positive discretion, maintain 3,000.
At a 9,000 for 3,000 now, American 1 Heavy.
American 1 Heavy, right there.
If you guys are enjoying the stream, like I said, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. We're going to be streaming tomorrow around the same time, 4 p.m. PST. We're going to be taking out the FS Labs A321 Neo. APU still on? It definitely is. Thank you so much. We'll be taking out the A321 Neo by FS Labs, the Pratt & Whitney version, with the new update. And we'll take it from Atlanta over to Richmond. Appreciate it.
4994 clear spot.
Direct spots 4994, thank you.
Bring down speed. Going a little fast. Yeah, man, go ahead and join up. There's a Richmond, that is 737-900 is good. There's a Richmond event tomorrow. That's why I'm going to be doing it. And the only A321 Neo route is that one.
American 1 Heavy, moderate with correction areas of moderate extreme precipitation.
I don't know if there is or not. I have to look at it tomorrow.
Diameter, and it's going to be all the way until the final at Philadelphia.
Thank you so much for subscribing, Will. Thank you. Welcome aboard.
American 1 Heavy, thank you for that. We have radar on.
Endeavor 1121 cross Pucky at flight level 190 and 250 knots.
Cross Pucky at 250 knots and what was it, 180 for Endeavor 1121?
Flight level 190.
Flight level 190, 1121. Alright, we'll cross Bucky at 190 and 250 knots.
And New York Center is closing at 10 time.
Ground speed of 584. Dang, dude. We're going quick.
New York Central West, good evening. Southwest 1364, flight level 330.
Southwest 1364, New York Center, good evening.
An hour until you see land? Dude, that's crazy. How long? 8 hours, it said, right? The whole flight was 8 hours? I feel like that's not that long, though, from Hawaii to Memphis. I feel like it would be way longer than 8 hours.
New York Center, Gemini 268 at 8,000.
Gemini 268, New York Center, flight maintain flight level 380.
Flight maintain 380, Gemini 268.
Endeavor 1121, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Well, ready to come. Have a good one. I never 1121 heavy.
You as well.
I'm not heavy, dude.
1364, crossing
I keep saying heavy. I don't know why I want to say heavy.
Flight level 190.
Alright, at bar, descend to 190 Southwest 1364.
Negative. Cross marked at and maintain flight level 190.
Alright, 122.8, have it going. There we go. And we are right direct to Pucky here. Let's see. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Nice. Alright. We'll go down to 190. We'll start that descent now. Four-hour flight in the Baron? Dang, dude. That's gutsy. Lights are bright. Alright, let's start to look at the approach. Let's go over here. Let's go to JFK. Let's go to Star. Let's go to the Pucky 1. And we'll start looking through this here. Let's see. $190. Oh, that's the final. Okay. Well, never mind then. What are we landing again? What was it? 3-1 something? 3-1 right. Alright, let's go to the approach then. We'll do ILS 3-1 right. And let's see, we'll go over here. And 1115 is the frequency, so we'll do 1115. We'll load this in there. Perfect. Okay, 115, that's good there. And we're gonna vector ourselves basically down to 3,000. Yeah, KDOT, we have to be at 3,000 feet here. So let's go ahead. We'll zoom in just a little bit. We'll keep on this heading here. We'll switch to heading mode here. Perfect. Alright, so our descent down to 3,000 feet here. Let's go ahead and go down. Alright, since we're getting closer, we'll go ahead and put a pause on the music here. And we'll start down to 3,000 feet. Perfect. Going to be going out of 18,000. Let's go to get all of our lights on. Get seatbelt signs on as well. Let's go ahead and get the weather real quick at JFK. Weather is 2105, 10 statute miles of visibility. 29906 is the altimeter. Go ahead and set that to 29906. Okay, we're really high. I underestimated how fast it would take us, probably because we're going over 300 knots. Let's go ahead and just get this to idle. And we'll just freaking pile drive it down. Start making our turn over. Let's just go direct to Catted. execute that. We'll see how this turn goes. Hopefully it'll be able to do it properly. We already have our speed brakes out. We're just driving down here. Try to get a better angle here. There we go. Alright, we don't have to descend as steep anymore. We're pretty much on profile back again. We'll start slowing down here. We get the speed brakes up. Let's go ahead and get the nav armed. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's try to go ahead and do the approach. Let's get the approach armed here. Localizer is captured. Glide slope is also armed. And our glide slope is going to be 1900 here. So let's go ahead and go down to 1900. See if we could capture it. Keep the aircraft slowed down here. I think this is our runway over here, so hopefully, I don't know what it's capturing right now, but not exactly ideal. Let's try this. Let's go direct to Zulab. Execute that. We'll go to nav, and we'll try this again here.
To ensure your seatbelt is fastened. Your train.
Okay, flaps to 8. Add in some power here. once we pass Zulab, I'm going to go ahead and try this again and try to get the ILS to work. If not, I mean, it's visual conditions, so we could just do the visual approach. But I just want to make sure to see if I can do the ILS kind of for my own sake. At Zulab, let's go ahead and try this again. Approach, localizers captured. Glide slip should also be capturing. And it's not. For some reason. I wonder if it's the course? I don't know. That's weird. It's not capturing the ILS. It keeps going on some bizarre heading. I wonder if it's because I don't have the course set up properly. But the course is automatically set up at 314, so I don't know. Now I'm really confused. Now I'm really confused. A little bit rough. Versus in the green. Alright, we'll exit this next one here. Perfect. Turn it up just a little bit. Alright, we'll exit left here.
And the aircraft comes to a full stop.
We'll kind of go back to the same area we previously departed. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll start the APU. Strobe light off, wing light off, that's fine. We'll open up the door actually first. Thank you, I appreciate it. Wasn't the best, but you know, we'll take it. Not the worst either. chart here. We'll probably just kind of taxi our way out to over here, basically. There we go. Start her up with the APU. Flaps are up. Perfect. Take a nice little tour of the airport here. Let's see if there's any planes in the ground that we could see while we're taxiing in. Probably not much. There's only a Delta plane on the other side. Doing a little bit of a Southwest taxi. There's all the JetBlue gates. Over here, we'll get into the next taxiway into the apron. Like I said, guys, as we taxi into our gate, do make sure to hit that like button and make sure to hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate everyone being here. We are going to be doing another stream, by the way. We'll be doing another stream tomorrow night with the FS Labs A321neo. So do hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure you're here for tomorrow's stream and to the Richmond event tomorrow night. Fortunately, my work schedule is changing again, so I won't be able to catch as many VATSM events, unfortunately, but I'll try my best to kind of stream midday, kind of see how that goes. I know it's not going to be as busy, but at least to get some content out for you guys. We'll go ahead and pull up to the gate over here. Gate 19. Alright, we'll go ahead and shut down the engines here. We'll go ahead and get that to off, and we'll go ahead and request deboarding.
You need to stop the engines to request ground services.
They are stopping. Alright, let's go Delta Airlines, and we'll go ahead and what? Okay, just warp me there, I guess.
You need to stop the engines to request ground services.
Oh, the other engine. Okay. This engine's not shutting down for whatever reason. Control. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. If Control E started it, what would turn it off? Control X, no, Control Q, Control R. Nope.
Contact flaps.
Nope. Hold on. Control Shift E. Nope. Cancel. Control Shift F1, they say. Nope. Alright, well, I guess this engine's not shutting down. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look here. So for that landing, that was, let's go here, end flight. That landing was a 170, so a lot better than the Ithaca landing. But anyway, since we can't shut down this engine, I guess we'll just end it here. Really do appreciate everyone being here. Like I said, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. Really do appreciate y'all being here, like I said, and all the support, all the subscribers we got on this stream. Really do, you know, appreciate everything that you guys are doing. If you haven't already, hit that like button and join the Discord, !Discord to join the community over there. And we'll see you guys tomorrow evening for that event at 4 p.m. PST. I'll go ahead and post the stream in the morning. And yeah, man, hope you guys have a great rest of your